The Game Changers, the vegan athlete documentary, the new vegan movie of 2019, the must-see Netflix documentary of the year. Have you seen it? If you have, post your comments down below, and if not, make sure you check it out. I've got 3 thoughts to share relevant to this film. First is that this film was so long awaited. Literally, check this video out that I filmed. It was one of the first videos I ever uploaded to YouTube. This was back in 2013. I was actually there when that record was broken. That's like broken at the end of Game Changers. I was there. That was 2013. So this documentary has been long awaited. Everybody's been waiting for it to come out, and it's long overdue. So it's really good that it's finally out there, because there was nothing out there that was really documenting what is going on in terms of athletes going vegan and absolutely smashing it. So yeah, that was like 6 years ago, over 6 years ago now that happened. And the thing is, what's shown in this documentary, this is the second thing that comes to mind, is that like, what's in this documentary, the athletes in this documentary, this is the tip of the iceberg. People who are following like all of the different vegan athletes that are in all of the different sports right now, like, it is just crazy how many people weren't even mentioned at all in this documentary. So keep in mind that all of the amazing athletes in this documentary, the tip, a very tip of the iceberg, and there's so much more to come. This is just a sign of the fact that the science is legit. Like, the science that the plant-based doctors are all telling us, it's legit. As much as people are pushing back and there's all these industry funded studies, like, you can't stop it. And this is what's so beautiful about the athletic change that's happening with everybody eating so many plants now, because the science is just undeniable and people are performing better on these kinds of diets. So the results keep rolling in. Plant-based athletes continue to crush it. And I'm going to tell you also, as a third point here, I want to share my experience, because I'm a vegan athlete. I went vegan back in 2009. How have the last 3 years of racing gone for me, racing triathlon? In my first year of racing, which was 2017, I raced 5 times, and in 3 of those races, I was the top amateur. So if you exclude the professional triathletes at these races, I was the top finisher at 3 of 5 races in my first year racing triathlon. In 2018, which was my second year of racing triathlon, I had an injury at the beginning of the year, but then for the second half of the year I did 4 races, and I was the top amateur finisher at 2 of those races. As for this year, 2019, I've already raced 9 races. I've raced Ironman 70.3 Bangsaen and won my age group there, which qualified me for the 70.3 World Championship. I also raced Ironman 70.3 Vietnam, which was the Asia Pacific Championship, and I won that, so I won my age group there for the Asia Pacific Championship, so that was super cool too. I came second overall in 3 out of 4 races that were all part of a series here in Thailand, the Thai Navy Triathlon Series. So I came second overall in 3 of the 4 that I raced, and I was behind a very fast athlete from Taiwan who's just absolutely killing it. He's like a 19-year-old kid who's just absolutely smashing it, and I could not beat him. But yeah, some good results there as well. I came second in my age group and 9th overall at the K-Town Triathlon back in Canada. I won my age group and was 4th overall at the Aurelia Triathlon, which qualified me for the ITU World Championships next year. That was a race back in Canada as well. So yeah, a lot of racing, and this is after 10 years as a vegan. So people who are questioning longevity and stuff, like, this is 10 years. People think that you can't sustain it. I just don't understand it. Like, I'm way fitter now. Like, keep in mind, my health and fitness before I went vegan, I mean, was average at best, you know, poor. Like, most people are not fit. You know, I had health problems and stuff before. I've done other videos on that. You can check those out if you want to know. But yeah, I mean, it's definitely not like my health has degraded. I mean, I'm definitely way fitter, way healthier now than I was before I went vegan over 10 years ago. So yeah, and I mean, I know dozens of people personally who are professional and amateur athletes who are eating only plants, and they're absolutely crushing it. Like, this is not, there's no exceptions being pulled for the Game Changers. Like, this is across the board. It's happening. A lot of people are eating this way and having a lot of success. So look, if you're interested in doing triathlons as a vegan, I would love to help you. Check out my website. Go to jasonfonger.com or send me an email at jasonfongerinfo@gmail.com, And yeah, I would be more than happy to help you out if you're a vegan who's looking to succeed as a triathlete, because the more we can represent out there and show people what vegans can do, the better. And you know, I'm not the guy if you're a weightlifter or whatever, but if you're a triathlete, I'm your guy if you want to be knowing all the mistakes that I've made and all the stuff that I've learned over the past 10 years and probably 7 years of triathlon. I mean, before I started racing, I was, you know, training, swim, bike, and run anyway. So I've got a lot of experience that I can share, and I'm stoked to help people out with that. So check out my website, send me an email if you're interested in any of that. I'm also looking forward to hear what you guys all have to say about Game Changers, so leave your comments down below. Check out my podcast if you haven't checked it out yet. You can find it on all the platforms. It's just called the Vegan Champion Podcast. If you liked the Gamechangers movie, chances are you probably find an episode that you like. Episode with Shane Goodhue, that was a really, really popular episode. A lot of people really like that, and he's another triathlete, another vegan triathlete who's done Ironman races and is smashing it as well. So check that out. That's all for now, everyone. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next video.